Every country has a history of leaders that time forgot. But what if a leader wasn't forgotten, but erased? Erased not by the passing of years, but by the deliberate hand of power. In the Philippines, there was a man who was chosen to be president, but never took the oath of office. He had no grand inauguration, no official portrait hanging in the halls of Malacañang Palace. All that remains is a deafening silence that still echoes through our history books. This is the story of the president who never got to rule, and the powerful system that made sure he never would. Let's rewind to 1946. The Philippines was on the brink of a new dawn, finally gaining its independence after centuries of colonial rule. The air was electric with anticipation. In that landmark election, Manuel Roxas was the frontrunner for the presidency under the Liberal Party banner. His main rival was the sitting president, Sergio Osmeña. But the political stage was more crowded than it seemed. Behind the curtains, a brilliant nationalist and intellectual, Claro M. Recto, was fighting his own battle. He fiercely challenged the growing influence of the United States on our young republic, arguing that true independence wasn't just about having our own flag and anthem. For Recto, it meant complete freedom from foreign control. But Recto wasn't our forgotten president. That unique, tragic title belongs to another man, Benigno Aquino Sr. Here was a figure once destined for the highest office, only to be swept aside by the brutal tides of war and damaging accusations of collaboration. During the Japanese occupation of the Philippines in World War II, Aquino Sr. served in the Kalibapi government, which was widely seen as a puppet regime controlled by Japan. When the war finally ended and the Allies returned, he was arrested and imprisoned for treason, accused of siding with the enemy. But before all that chaos, before the accusations and the imprisonment, he had been nominated as president of the Second Philippine Republic, the Japanese-sponsored government. A president who never officially took office. His name has all but vanished from the official records of our nation's history, overshadowed by the immense political legacy of his own family. His son, Benigno Ninoy Aquino Jr., became a martyr for democracy. His daughter-in-law, Cory Aquino, became an icon of people power, and his grandson, Noynoy Aquino, would eventually become president decades later, fulfilling a destiny that skipped a generation. But the story of Benigno Aquino Sr., the almost president, serves as a quiet, unsettling reminder of a stark political truth. Power isn't always won at the ballot box. Sometimes it's simply taken, rewritten, or erased from memory entirely. History always remembers the victors. But here, we remember the silenced. Thanks for watching, and if you want more stories that challenge the official narrative, be sure to subscribe.